All right. I'm going to try to break this thing down best as I know how, okay? Because people are asking. And they're asking because I've been making, I guess you'll call political videos. All right? So, where are we at? Where are we at right now? Well, I had one lady that I listened to on a news source. I forget which one it was, but she said she's getting ready to unleash the Kraken. Ooh-wee. That's something, boy. That's heavy duty. But anyway, where we're standing at right now, and the way that the voting system, or let's say the system works. I told y'all, said it once, said it 1,000 times, I'm going to say it again and probably try to give you a little bit more information, all right? You know, that's the reason why it's very important, at least from my perspective and point of view, that people read and understand the Constitution. Because every time you turn around, it sure is being used a lot right now in conversation. Constitution. Even though we all live in a statutory society that has actually trumped the Constitution in many, many ways. And that has eroded our civil liberties and rights by contracting with the government in certain ways for certain benefits. I need to throw that in there. Now, some of you know what that means. Other, I just got finished speaking French. So anyway, the way the system works is, all right, you got Trump and them contesting the election results, and rightfully so. The Democrats flat out cheated, and everybody knows. But that's what they've done. They're contesting the election results, okay? And it looks like that they're going to win this thing. Looks like Trump's going to win this thing. So what happens if they come back with the results and the courts and everybody says that Trump really won his thing, or, hypothetical situation, him or Biden does not get to the 270 electoral votes from the Electoral College? Remember, I told you the news media, they are not in a position to name who the president is. They jumped the gun, and they jumped the gun, and they jumped the gun and named Biden. And he gladly paraded himself out there and created an office of the president-elect. That's exactly what he did. Created the office of the president-elect, which I ain't never heard of before, but it's a new one. That doesn't mean it's real either. It has no authority or no backing. And Donald Trump is still American president, whether you like it or not. So anyway, what happens from there is that cow is out. Boy, that's bad, isn't it?
Yeah, that's bad.
He could tap something bad.
Sure could. That's why that car was blinking.
So anyway, what could happen is that next from there, the 270, it goes back to the states. All right. What'll happen is each state will get one vote. And that one vote will come because there'll be a bunch of politicians from the House of Representatives in each state that will vote. And they'll take the majority of that vote, and the secretary of that state would actually submit it as the one vote for each state, so there will be no more electoral college votes. And that's how they would determine what the president is. It's not the House like you thinking when Nancy Pelosi is up at the Speaker's house. That ain't it. All right? Once they come to that right there, of course, like I told you, and of course many people are realizing anyway, I don't care how much they tout vote. I know many people are probably with me. If you really truly think your vote counts, man, you have been drinking the Kool-Aid. You have. I told you once, I told you 1,000 times that only the super delegates from the Electoral College, it's their vote that really counts. They are the ones who voting. We are selecting, they are electing. We are selecting, they are electing. And I realize that people have different, I tell you what, all you got to do is just prove me wrong, and I'll be glad to concede. I'm serious. I'm a very simple man, if you know what I mean. What are these country yahoos doing? Huh? They just do whatever the hell they want, don't they? On a damn road, people just drive whatever the hell, just do any damn thing. Man, woo-wee. Anyway, that's how it pretty much going to go down. But I personally think that Donald Trump is still going to remain the president. And I think there's going to be a lot of people going to jail. And I think that everybody is on the Democratic Party and realize that a lot of this election fraud that has been increasing every single year, I think somebody going to get caught with their hands in a proverbial cookie jar. That's my thoughts. Think about this. As soon as the news media called Donald Trump, called Joe Biden the president, you know what Donald Trump did? He went to the golf course for 2 days. Wow. That's really worrying about the election, isn't it? Tell you what. And mind you, I think it was September the 25th, somewhere along in there. He had already put out election voter fraud with these machines. I cannot keep the name of that machine in my mind for some reason. Dementia, I don't know. It sounds like dementia, but whatever it is. But when you look at the turnout, and even when I looked at this dismal show of congratulations, elations from the so-called Democratic side, when CNN had helicopters up in there in New York and they tried to sit up there and showing how giddy everybody was that Joe Biden won, I looked over at my wife, I said, that don't look like a lot of people to me at all. It looks like that they're trying to force this and cram this down people's throat and trying to make people think that everybody's happy about this. How can people get happy about a man that can't even speak? It's obvious he either has dementia or Alzheimer's or something is setting in. And he hides out in his basement up until it's time for the debates and stuff, and then who knows what type of drugs or whatever they shoot you up with to give you some type of cognitive reasoning. After all, Joe Biden did state that he's running for the office of the senator, and he's running against President George W. Bush for the President of the United States of America. If there ain't confusion, I don't know what is. It's all over the internet. That is what he said. And he's still saying stuff. Now his handlers are trying to control him from saying certain things and stuff because everybody's done caught on. There's something demonically wrong with a lot of you Democrats out there, starting with Hillary Clinton and how she was clicking like Buzz Lightyear and falling all over the dang place. Now look at Joe Biden. Y'all got some stuff going on. Now I got my own personal opinion about it, and I'll speak about that over on Patreon. Because who knows, man, they may just really truly say, you know what, we can't take no more of this right here. This is just too much truth right here. You know how social media getting nowadays. Everything's being censored. But nevertheless, we still got the platform to say it and then to actually direct you over to another platform if you choose to go there. The only difference is, think about it. You just have to pay for the support. Sometimes people pay for journals, don't they? Why not? If you're going to get good information that's going to help you and your family, and if you actually put it to test, put it to life, you see you end up with a benefit from it, and it helps you and your family out, why not give over a few dollars and stuff for information? After all, because we are creators out here, right? Why get all mad and upset? It takes time, energy, and effort to make videos like this in order to keep you on the cutting edge of truth. It does. You're not going to hear it from your preacher. Your preacher's not going to give you practical knowledge for living. He ain't going to tell you about social, political, economics, religious perspectives and point of views and stuff. They don't care about that. The only thing they care about is if you come and just give in Jesus' name, and that's it. They don't care nothing about your lifestyle. You've been prepared. And they damn sure like, what's that guy, Bishop Paul S. Morton? When that flood Katrina came down there, he got on this little Lear jet and took off and left his whole congregation there in Louisiana, and many of them just suffered impoverishment and just, all types of it was just messed up. Come back later on, chicken hawk. Did a big old show, a big old church service. We've been through a lot, y'all. And the only thing he's been through is been through the airport to go straight to New York to get the hell out of Dodge. These charlatans, these hirelings. I tell you, man, boogers flee, don't they? Woo! Them hirelings flee. Anyway, I think I said enough right here to keep a defibrillator on your mind. Have a blessed day. Boy, it's a big old dog. It was dead in the road right there. Somebody lost their pet.
I'm telling you, they should have had him on a leash. I
so hate to see what that vehicle was like unless it was a four-wheel drive truck.
They should have had him on a leash.
Too bad. Somebody gonna be crying over Buddy.